For more on this, we're joined by James Dorsey. He's an adjunct senior fellow at the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies. James, welcome. So, diplomacy tentatively resuming. How much optimism do you have about efforts to keep these fragile peace efforts on track?
I wouldn't hold my breath. The Iranians have a problem. If you look at the negotiations over the last 2 months, running through them on the Iranian part is a red thread, which is that they want deterrence and they want guarantees that they will not be attacked by Israel or the United States in the future. They see the Strait of Hormuz as their foremost form of deterrence. In doing so, they're essentially violating international law. In other words, they have a 12-kilometer long or wide territorial waters, as does Oman. And what they're trying to do is basically ban Oman from independently allowing shipping through its territorial waters. That's what the problem that they have, and it's unlikely that they're going to concede at this point. So it may very well be that we get some sort of Iranian statement, which is a conditional opening of the Strait of Hormuz, namely under Iranian management and on Iranian terms. But that's not going to satisfy Donald Trump.
Yes, because we have Washington said to be pushing for a public statement from Iran that it won't fire at commercial vessels. I mean, how do you see that playing out, given the leverage that you mentioned that Iran has by holding the strait? How are they likely to respond to that line from Washington?
Well, I think that they may try and find a compromise statement that maintains their basic stance that they have control of the Strait of Hormuz, based on what their interpretation of Article 5 of the Memorandum of Understanding, which says Iran will make arrangements for safe passage. It does not say Iran exclusively will be making arrangements for safe passage. And on the other hand, the United States is going to be insisting on maintaining open shipping, much like you had in the pre-war status of the Strait of Hormuz.
Donald Trump been making his usual online comments, the latest being posting about preparing missiles to decimate Iran in the event of his assassination. Prior to this, he was talking about the ceasefire being off completely. I mean, how much seriousness can we place in the president's comments? Are they more of a sideshow and we're going to see the diplomatic efforts continue regardless of what he's saying?
You can question the credibility of Trump's statements. He is the United States president, and he is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. Armed Forces. So you have to take those serious. Having said that, to be fair, neither Trump nor Iran wants a return to an all-out war, an all-out conflagration. So what those words mean, I think, is not clear.
OK, James Dorsey, adjunct senior fellow, S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies. Thank you for your time.